What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the QPR Series. Today we played Tottenham in the Community Shield final. Start of yet another season here with QPR, and after last season's disappointment of losing the Champions League final to Manchester City, if you've not seen that episode, go back and watch it. It was a bit of a heartbreaker, but I think it was a good game. It was a good game. In not the respect we didn't play very well in terms of we didn't create too many chances, but we held them, a team that was incredible in Man City. So it was a decent performance, but to lose was very annoying. But you know, these things happen. Our value is now £652 million with a loan debt of 23 million. Hopefully that'll go quickly. I don't know who the debt's to actually. I think it's to Fernandes. I think it's a gift loan. 2036. So yes, we're not going to worry about that debt. That's not a problem. £50 average ticket price now, and 706. Wow, I think we're actually valued. Our value is actually, in terms of world. Actually, I do believe we are one of the richest clubs in the world. Estimated value. Yeah, there we go. We're sitting nicely behind Chelsea, above Manchester City, unbelievably. In terms of our estimated value, which is pretty awesome. Financial status, we are okay. Turnover, £38 million. What's the top one? Who's top? Manchester United. Yeah. We got a long way to go in terms of turnover, but that's probably due to our stadium. Season ticket holders, no chance again. Average ticket price, probably going to be quite high on that actually. Yep, sitting quite high. Average season ticket price, probably going to be quite high again. Yeah, not too high. Boca Juniors above as well. So yeah, doing really well in terms of financially, but again, I've requested a stadium and they're not interested. They will not give me a stadium not because of finance. It's not financial issues. It wasn't because of finance, because they do tell you we don't have the funds or whatever they say. It's because I don't think we've got the demand in terms of attendance, which is just complete rubbish. It really is just complete rubbish because we sell out all the time. So I decided, you know what, sod it. Why save? Last season we didn't spend a lot of money. Okay, we got to Champions League final, so we did really well considering we didn't spend money really. So this year, but we fell short. So this year, gone out and spent big, raised the stakes, all in sort of thing. But because Fernandes is enjoying life at the club, hopefully that'll go to a happy to stay this season, and then hopefully he'll sell to whoever, consortium, tycoon, I don't care, anybody. And then we'll try and get a stadium. Why save money if it's not going to make any difference at all? So we've gone big in the market. Gone big. 3 players have joined us. Savigliano has joined us. He's actually, they say, is a deep line playmaker, but I think I'm going to use him as a ball-winning midfielder because of the tackling. His marking is also pretty good. Technique, brilliant. So, but just to have a passing ball-winning midfielder, just a midfield that can just pass beautifully like he can with 15. And first touch great, dribbling great, so that's going to be great, but his tackling is what I'm interested in really, and his age, so he's a really good signing, I reckon. Lisandro Lopez, guy we bought him from Bayern Munich, who are doing a fire sale of all their players basically because they failed to make the Champions League. I should look at that actually just after this actually. Only his technical stats that you are interested in terms of defenders' technical stats are any good. The rest of them are terrible, but he is an Argentinian international. He is a bit of a beast, so hopefully he will be a very good signing for us. And then the next one's my best one is James Rodriguez from Porto. The guy's just a tank. He's gone to Monaco, I do believe, in real life, so he's clearly a beast. He is a beast. Man United were tracking him for quite a while, so, you know, spent 28 million. Part of that is over 48 months on all of them, I do believe. Some of them are 48 months, I can't remember. In terms of selling, got rid of a lot of deadwood. Players I wasn't interested in keeping. Martins Indy's gone to Cardiff. Kieran Gibbs went out on loan to Norwich. Simão's gone to Valencia for £7.5 million for a player we bought on a free, and he served us beautifully. So, you know, really good that bit of business was. Stephen Corker's gone to Liverpool for a loss. Has he gone for a loss? No, he's gone for a profit as well. £4 million profit. Barely played for us. That's why he had to go. Tabanu's gone to Aston Villa. He's injury prone last year. Played wherever he plays, he does beautiful, just absolutely brilliantly. But you know, I just can't afford to keep somebody who's injured all the time. Adel Taarab's gone to Cagliari. Mason Bennett's gone on loan to Sunderland. Victor Andrade's gone to Leeds. Eddie Holland, our new gem, has gone to Middlesbrough, and Giuliano's gone to in order because I just can't fit him into the rotation of the team at the moment. But you can see he's just been a beast since he's been with us. Sold him for a considerable loss, but the other profits make up for that really. So yeah, I'm really actually quite pleased with how what we've done this window. I mean, lots of the monthly instalments are actually close to paying off. So 5 months left on that one. We still get Sevilla. We've got to pay 5 more months there. Going to pay for Sorigliano 48 months. Klein nearly paid off. Fierro nearly paid off. Who else? Monthly instalments. Rodriguez again, 48 months. But no, these aren't. I don't think I did all the deal over 48 months. I think some of the deal is over 48 months on some of these players. 4 months on to Stegen, so we've not got long left to go really, and we've got some money coming in, so it's all good. All good financially. With regards to fixtures, how we've done pre-season, 3 games, 3-0 wins in all of them against Vaslui, Middlesbrough and Leeds. So built up to the season quite nicely. So as I said, it is Tottenham. So Community Shield record is not great actually at all. We've lost to Arsenal, and then we lost to Arsenal again. So we've not yet we're yet to score in Community Shield. So the team from North London has changed. It is now Tottenham, but we remain. Take our place up at the Community Shield final. Then we got Man United, and the next episode, or Champions League will come in to own it. So I don't know when the next episode is going to be. But yeah, I said there's been a fire sale. Bayern Munich last season didn't make the Champions League, so they have got rid of quite a few players, or a couple of players actually, and quite a few for sale still. And my computer's really lagging today. If we go to transfer history. They've brought in this guy who I was looking actually for a bit, but decided I didn't really need him. I don't have a need for a player like him, so we're not going to use him. This guy, a player I was looking at for quite a while, he went to buy Leverkusen. I think I mentioned him before, he's a beast. And Matip, who came from Schalke to Arsenal and now to Bayern, so he's gone back to the Bundesliga. With regards to sales, Phil Jones, player I actually put an offer in. I had everything done, agreed terms with him. I was prepared to pay about £115,000 a week, but he goes to Manchester City for £160,000 a week. So he goes to a Champions League winning club. He can earn more money, so I don't really blame him. So missed out on him. Batistuta went to Barcelona. Mario Gomez went to PSG. I bought Lopez. Loaned out Mehmet Mohamed Demir. Got rid of a few players on freeze, they did, so you can see a bit of a fire sale, and they're now no longer expected to finish first, which is quite rare actually, because Bayern Munich normally remain predicted first all the time, so Dortmund have now taken that spot. To be honest, the most impressive team in the transfer window, in terms of who they've brought in, is Malaga, I think. I think it's Malaga. They've not spent a huge amount of money, but Sergio Busquets, they brought in this new gen. Then Florenzi, he's a beast. They've brought in, I think he's another new. No, he's a real player. He's got some impressive stats, hasn't he? And Mertesacker, okay, he's getting on a little bit, but he's still got some very impressive stats. Technically, physically, he's terrible. Labyad has gone to them. He's good. Jesse has gone to them. He's a beast from Real Madrid. David Silva. David Silva's gone to Malaga. So yeah, they've done, I think, brilliantly in the market. I really do think I'm very impressed with what they've got. And then look at their squad already, what they've assembled. It's very impressive. Very, very impressive. Are they in the Champions League? They're in the Europa League. They didn't even make the Champions League. And they've still got Isco, who I was tracking for quite a while, but never got round to bidding for. I'm desperate to get Jan and Villa, who's actually at Rennes still, because I started this obviously when FM first came out, before he went to Ruben Kazan, I think he's gone to in real life. So he's still there, and they want £40 million for him. I'm not prepared to pay £40 million for him. It's just not going to happen. So I've also been looking at Thomas Müller from Bayern, but again, I don't have a need for him. We brought in Barini. I've got a bid on loan for Barini, I think, at the moment. I just did that one. Because we've only got 3 strikers and one of them is injured, so that could become an issue. So you're probably thinking, why? You've already got three of the striking options you've loaned out, but they're younger, and because they're younger, I don't want to keep them and play them sparingly because it'll hamper their development. So I'd rather get someone who I can use as and when needed on loan, and do it that way. But Rodriguez starts attacking midfielder today. who else is new? Lopez starts, Sirigliano starts. All three new guys start. Squad looks a lot different actually now. We've got rid of a lot of players. The familiar names have all gone. So I was thinking about changing the shape actually. I might go with one of the formations I used in the San Marino challenge. The one with 3 central midfielders. I think I call it BSN attack. I think I call it that. I've got it saved on my thing, so I'll use it maybe. It's quite good though. I might change that. Possibly. We'll see. Hernandez though. Hernandez is being trapped by Tottenham actually. Tottenham themselves want him. Chelsea wanted him in the past. I did set his asking price beforehand last summer to £20 million, but we can't afford to get rid of him, so he's up to £30 million. If someone wants to pay £30 million for him, then they can have him, and I'll buy someone else. So I'm tracking a new gen actually in Argentine. I must remember to show it. It's a brilliant goal by Tomlins. Great run to finish. Great goal. Argentine new gen. He's an absolute tank. I must remember to show him actually because he's really, 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 really good. The Sirigliano deal, real splash because United, I think Inter Milan. Inter Milan are really bad. No, Italian football is in such a state on this game. Juventus have won the title every season since it started, but the Italian game is insane. I mean, AC Milan are something like predicted. Hernandez, good goal, 2-0. Milan are supposed to finish. Both the Milans are mid-table teams now. Napoli are nowhere. Lazio are bottom end of the table. Roma aren't great in terms of their predicted finishing. Nothing special really, but that's a good goal. Lopez should have done a lot better there. But Italian football's terrible, and I go through their squads, and they are so bad. They've got rid of everybody. Anybody of any quality, and anybody left is really old. So other than Juventus, and even the Juventus squad isn't that impressive compared to the rest of other teams. So it's not looking good. I mean, Atalanta are now one of the top dogs, as are Palermo in Italy, which is quite a change, quite a shift in power, really. But Sirigliano was under interest from lots of other clubs, so us to get him was very impressive actually. PSG offered me the job. They offered me £30 million transfer budget, quite a lot for wages. They offered me personally about £50,000 a week, but I negotiated just to see what would happen. I went into the negotiation thing and got them down to like £1,000 or £5,000 or something really low a week, because obviously you don't need the wages yourself. That doesn't go to anything. But I didn't accept the job. Nathan Redmond there scores our third. So both of our wingers are doing the damage today. As well as Abel Hernandez obviously has already done it. But PSG, I did seriously consider accepting it, the PSG job, because I don't know how much further we can take this QPR team without funds, because Hernandez just isn't giving us the new stadium. Not Hernandez, Fernandez isn't giving us the new stadium. He isn't selling the club, even though he's enjoying life at the club, which is normally one of the steps towards him looking to sell. So we're not getting stadium, not getting funds. He's never sold a player, which is good, because that is when I'll leave, if he starts selling players above my head. But he's not improving our youth facilities at all. Well, I think we are improving. We've tried to improve them so much, but it's just not going through because we run out of funds. So it's really frustrating. So I did seriously consider it, but I thought, no, my idea is to try and stay at QPR until FM14 comes out, so I won't be moving on. I will not be going anywhere. I thought about it. I made a video actually. I made a video asking. I was going to ask if you wanted me to stay at QPR or go to PSG, with the pros and the cons of doing both. But obviously the video's not gone up because I'm here. So yeah, would have been interesting actually if we had gone to PSG. But I mean, it would have been ridiculously easy. That's the problem. Although they've not been very successful in terms of We're having a defensive nightmare here. Yarmolenko scores on that left side of the defence. So that's Bertrand and Lopez again. It's not a great debut by him. Hopefully it'll improve. Hopefully. If not, I can always put a Corey in as first choice and sell Hernan. Good goal there. Sell Lopez on in the following summer or something. But that's obviously ifs, buts and maybes. But PSG have not been successful in terms of the Ligue 1. You'd expect them to win all the time, but they haven't. They've not done very well at all, really, by what they should do. They should do what Juventus have done in Serie A and win it every year. That's our first Community Shield final win, actually. It's very impressive. And then in Europe, they've not done very well either. So the challenge would have been to make them the best in Europe, sort of thing. But it would have been easy because you get so much to spend. So complete opposite to what it is here. Continues the tradition. Okay, if you say so. Shuari's injured now. Of course he is. Tom Cleverley's injured now. Of course he is. Only a couple of days, both of them, though. Not too bad. Lift the McDonald's Community Shield. Hernandez starts the season off on fire. Lopez makes his debut. 7. Average rating of 7, yet 2 goals. Both came down his side. Interesting. Right, next episode. Again, I don't know. Champions League will probably come in. Best playoff. Will the Champions League come into the equation? Possibly. Going on last year. I don't know. I really don't know who we're going to play next. Best 4 wins, actually. There, I like that. 4 green dots. That's what we want. How many points is going to win the title? 90, 85, 89, 83, 79. Wow. So it's getting basically between 85 and 90 points. Should win the title. What did we get last year? 78, so we've got quite a way to go. 12 points potentially to make up. So that's the challenge for this season, as well as holding on for an extra 3 minutes in the Champions League final, or whatever it was. Then we would be okay. That's the challenge for this season. So leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.